So what is the cost of the batteries?
I don't know. The whole system together, I think, is close to $40,000, $45,000, something like that.
That's with the photovoltaic panels and everything?
Yes. Yeah.
And how many kilowatts do you generate?
7.
7 kilowatts?
Yes. 5 for the solar and 2 for the windmill.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kitchen, completely customized kitchen. And you can see there's normal, this is actually a propane gas thing, but this is a normal dishwasher, dishwasher, which is of course energy efficient. That is the one thing that we noticed when you want to be completely off the grid. The power system is certainly able to do that, but what you need to do is change some of your habits, like program your dishwasher to kick on in the middle of the day rather than in the evening when there is no sun and your system doesn't generate a lot. The way the system is and the way it works in Montana, on a sunny day, early in the morning, let's say it's 7 o'clock when there is no sun in the wintertime yet, the system can be charged down to 65%. With a family of 5, 3 kids, teenagers that do not care. No, she cares a lot. Basically living without carefree, the way we are used to living. It could be charged down to 65%, and as soon as the sun comes out, it starts, gaining back that 35% to go back up to 100%, and by 10 or 11 o'clock it will be chock full. So what that means is it has no capability to store any more than that. So that would be the time to put on your heavy equipment here and start using some of that energy, so that during the rest of the day you can be chock full by the end of the day again to have some room for your big screen TV.
But then for cooking, you still use the propane all the time?
We do it just because we prefer it, but also cooking requires 220, which does not combine with an alternative system. But as you will see, our Russian stove that I'll have some pictures of too, doubles up as a cooking stove. It's so big that we've put racks in there and cooking plates, and we can cook completely our meals from that. I showed this already, I think I did.
What do you do for clothes drying?
Clothes drying?
Yeah.
I have also a propane clothes dryer, but I do have a carousel outside dryer as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's, I guess, primitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know of a guy who actually did.
Freeze dryer clothes in the wintertime.
There you go.
That's right. That put him on. I know of a guy who designed and constructed a tunnel, much like a chimney, and put his clothes in there. And basically do something like here, where you have passive solar heat. You can quite see the atrium, but there's these big doors below here, and I'm going to the atrium. But if you had sun coming in and you had some way to hide your clothes in a chimney type structure, it would literally, suck the air through there and dry the clothes naturally. Haven't come up with that yet.
Uses a swamp cooler.
The other thing that is significant about this, obviously this is a vaulted ceiling, and I like a lot of eye space in my houses, really. See this little grill there? There's another one behind the chimney over there. They're designed to pull hot air that naturally collects there by stratification and pull it and then put it in a north-facing bedroom or bathroom. And bathroom, yeah. Another little design feature, it has just a sliding door there that closes off the living room from a workspace behind it there. Here you see a little better, this photo isn't very sharp, but here you see a little better how doors are closed there, but how that works. Suburb living, architecture design features that prioritize, you don't know that. Also creates a connection to the nature inside the home along with the adding ambience. Working your garden from the living room, bathe in water and rainwater, even drink it. I didn't go about that yet, but we have a 4-stage filtering system. You know, the first one you saw is just a pile of gravel in the downspout, on the downspout. When it comes down, when it's been pumped out of the tanks and goes into the house, before it reaches the faucets, it gets filtered by a 20 micron and then a 3 micron particle charcoal combination filter, and then goes through a UV filter to kill any bacteria and what have you, ugly stuff that might be in there. And the water I had it tested is way better than anything I've ever had anywhere. It's completely clean, has no minerals like calcium or iron or something like that in there that destroys your fixtures and all other equipment, really. Yeah, I never have to clean my fixtures, that's nice. This is a front view of that Russian stove, and you can see it's a big gigantic box, and we have that grill in there so that you can, if you ran out of propane, you really didn't need it. You don't need it. You can perfectly live without it. This particular stove has a little ventilator that's housed immediately behind it and can pull its manual thing, but also manual override on a thermostat. That's how I should say that. It pulls the air in from this bottom grill and throws it around the steel of this cast iron thing, and then throws it out the top for immediate heat. Because as you know, the heat source and thermal mass, if you have to wait for that just in case it gets too cold, is quite lengthy. So you want some immediate heat in that room. Tomatoes in December in Montana. Pretty nice.
Is your
That's my
gray water,
wife. She's a flower in the garden. See,
is your gray water system, is that a gravity feed into those,
all
into your
gravity.
hot box?
Yes, all gravity.
And is that why it's sunken down as opposed to raised beds?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. So she's quite happy. Suburban living, planting vegetables. Rainwater bathroom. Picture everything. Why? Good for the pocketbook, better for the environment, best marketability, and suburban living. Simply the right thing to do. But our business model really is to get these things started in every state, these type of houses in every state, and provide a educational environment for people to come and build a house for someone at free of their charge. They just help to volunteer build the house. They gain knowledge of how to do these things while they're doing it, which is a profit to them. And then the ideas will go on spreading much faster than the monopolizing idea, where I'm copywriting this, and if you use it, I'll sue your butt off. And that doesn't work anymore in this day and age. So I would really like to see, people to have a motivation to go in there, and for the right thing, because they're saving money first, but also for the other reason that it's saving and changing the ideas about building and how you really can design a house that lets in the elements and use them for free. They're already hitting the house.